one of the most explosive and visually captivating bodybuilders of his era. A combination of cartoonish muscle bellies, jaw-dropping arm development, and a contagious energy that made him a fan favorite around the world. Born Roelly Winklaar on June 22, 1977 in Curaçao, Roelly moved to the Netherlands at a young age following a tragic car accident that claimed his father's life. Raised by his mother and later guided by his grandmother, Roelly's early life was defined by hardship and resilience, traits that would later become a hallmark of his training style. He didn't begin bodybuilding seriously until his late 20s. It was after a motorcycle accident that nearly killed him that Roelly had a kind of awakening, deciding to pursue the sport full-time. He had always had the raw genetic tools: full, round muscle bellies, wide clavicles, a small waist, and incredible structure. But it wasn't until 2009 that the world began to take notice. Roelly exploded onto the scene after winning the 2009 NPC Arnold Amateur. That victory earned him his pro card, and his debut season in 2010 immediately marked him as a rising star. He placed 7th at the Arnold Classic and shocked the bodybuilding world by winning the 2010 New York Pro. That victory put everyone on notice. Roelly Winklaar wasn't just another big guy. He was a threat. Nicknamed the Beast and later the Dutch Beast, Roelly quickly became known for his freakish size, most notably his arms. His biceps and triceps, often measuring upwards of 24 inches, were some of the most dramatic ever seen on an IFBB stage. His side triceps pose alone became iconic. His triceps looked like a slab of meat hanging off the bone. And it wasn't just the arms. Roelly's delts were cannonballs, his back thick and wide and his quads dense and separated. At his best, he brought a level of muscularity that rivaled even the best masked monsters in the sport. Despite his incredible potential, Roelly's career had its ups and downs. Conditioning was often the wild card. When he nailed it, he placed extremely well. But when he missed it, he could fall several spots down the placings. One of his career highlights came in 2018 when he placed 3rd at the Mr. Olympia, right behind Shawn Rhoden and Phil Heath. Many fans believed Roelly brought the freakiest package on stage that night. Arguably the most muscular man in the lineup, while still maintaining aesthetics and a relatively small waist for his size. That same year, he won the People's Champion Award at the Olympia, a fan-voted title that underscored just how beloved he was in the bodybuilding community. Roelly trained for many years under the guidance of the legendary coach Sybil Grandma Peters. She was instrumental in sculpting his physique early in his career. She's known for her brutal, high-volume, old-school style, something Roelly embraced fully. Later in his career, Roelly also trained under the guidance of Oxygen Gym in Kuwait. Working with Bader Budai and coach Abdullah Al-Otaibi, the Camel Crew helped him push his physique to even freakier levels during the 2016 to 2018 seasons. So what happened to Roelly? After his high placement in 2018, expectations were sky high for him, but in the years that followed, inconsistency plagued his placings. In 2019, he placed 5th at the Olympia, a solid result, but many thought he'd challenge for the title. In 2020, he missed the Olympia entirely due to a positive COVID test just before the show. In 2021, he returned, but his physique appeared downsized and less conditioned. He placed 11th, his lowest finish at the Olympia in nearly a decade. From that point on, Roelly began to fade from the competitive spotlight. Rumors swirled about injuries, motivation issues, and a desire to move on from the competitive stage. As of now, Roelly has not officially retired, but he has not competed since 2021, and there have been no serious indicators of a comeback. So where is Roelly Winklaar now? He's still active on social media, posting training clips and personal life updates. He now lives in the Netherlands and spends time with his family, particularly his children, who were always a huge motivation for him during his career. He occasionally appears at expos and bodybuilding events as a guest or ambassador, and has shifted some of his focus to coaching and mentoring younger athletes. And let's talk about Roelly's training style, because this is where things get intense. Roelly's training was brutal, high volume, and high intensity. He was known for using drop sets, supersets, forced reps, and absolutely punishing pump techniques. He trained like a bodybuilder straight out of the 90s. No shortcuts, no fluff. Just iron and pain. Here's a real sample of Roelly Winklaar arm workout he did during his time at Oxygen Gym. Roelly Winklaar arm workout. Biceps, barbell curl, 4 sets of 10 to 12. Dumbbell alternating curl. 4 sets of 12, preacher curl, easy bar. 3 sets of 10, concentration curl. 3 sets to failure. Cable curl, overhead or facing away from stack. 3 sets of 15, constant tension. Triceps, close grip bench press, 4 sets of 8 to 10, overhead dumbbell extension, 4 sets of 10 to 12 rope pushdowns, 4 sets of 15 skull crushers, 3 sets of 10 bench dips, 3 sets to failure. What made Roelly different was how he trained with emotion. He wasn't robotic. He trained like he was trying to prove something. Every rep was explosive, every contraction focused. He didn't just go through the motions, he attacked the weights. Roelly Winklaar represents something unique in modern bodybuilding. A blend of classic freak factor with a warm, charismatic personality that made fans love him, even if he never won the sandbag. He was never the most polished, but he was always one of the most exciting. Whether or not he steps back on stage again remains to be seen. But Roelly's legacy is secure. He gave the fans something they couldn't take their eyes off of. And in a sport where the freaks rise to the top, Roelly Winklaar will always be remembered as one of the freakiest, most entertaining physiques the sport has ever seen.